Number 1 is Canon Can, representing the Henry Cecil stable, Kieran Fallon. 2 is St.Leger, last year's winner, Pat Hedry. 3, Clerkenwell, saddled by Sir Michael Stout and ridden by Walter Swinburne. Number 4 is Double Trigger, a previous Gold Cup winner as well, Darrell Holland. Number 5 is Gordy from Ireland, Michael Cannan. 6, I'm Supposin', Ray Cochrane. 7, Mongol Warrior, David Harrison. Number 8, Persian Punch, John Reed. 9 is Sam Run, a non-runner. 10, Silence in Court, Alan Mackay. 11, Stretarez, Kevin Darley. 12, Kayf Tara, one of 2 Godolphin runners, Frankie Dettori. 13 is May Lane, who wears the white distinguishing cap, the other Godolphin runner, Dara O'Donoghue. 14, 3 Cheers, Michael Hills. 15 is Windsor Castle, Richard Quinn. 16, French Ballerina, another representative from Ireland, Seamus Heffernan. And 17, Book at Bedtime, Olivier Pallier. The one non-runner is number 9, Sam Run, so we have 16 runners in the Gold Cup. They're under orders and they're away. And Mongol Warrior on the near side, one of the first away. Out there too is Clerkenwell in the early stages, and Double Trigger, the white face showing out there in the centre, is going to be the early leader. From Persian Punch, who's up there as well, and Clerkenwell starting to track over. Canon Can is not that far away, and there's a couple there that have tailed off. French Ballerina has refused to. Something's gone amiss with French Ballerina, has been dismounted, and May Lane is at the rear of the field, but French Ballerina, something has gone amiss there, and she's out of the race as they head up the straight towards the 3 the first time. They've got just on 2 miles and a furlong to go, and Double Trigger out in front. There's Pat Hedry back in centre field. That's the jockey's view from Pat Hedry's saddle. He's lying in second last position. He's got Stretarez just ahead of him. The leader, though, is Clerkenwell, who takes it up here from Double Trigger. Then on the outside, Mongol Warrior, half a length away in third. The yellow jacket there of Book at Bedtime, followed next in the field by Canon Can, and then on the inside, the green jacket of Windsor Castle. Further back then is Persian Punch in centre field, as the roars of the crowd greet them as they go past the judge. And further back in the field, behind Canon Can at this stage, is 3 Cheers, with Gordy on the inside. Then a gap to I'm Supposin', followed by Stretarez. Back towards the rear is Kayf Tara, and St.Leger out the back. Pat Hedry has got only one behind him on St.Leger at this stage. You could see that he was having a good view of them as they went around that corner. Last of all, with the white cap, is May Lane, and as they head down the back, that's Stretarez on the right with the yellow cap. On the left is Silence in Court. Heading down the back towards the 1.5 gate, and the leader here is Clerkenwell by a length to Book at Bedtime. Up on the outside of Double Trigger and Mongol Warrior, making a line of 3 there, vying for that second spot. They were followed then by Canon Can. Up on the outside there of Windsor Castle, and further back in the field then at this stage follows Persian Punch as they head down the side over towards the far side rail. Gordy is just behind them with 3 Cheers, and I'm Supposin'. Back in the field is Stretarez. They were followed then by Kayf Tara. Out the back is St.Leger, third last from May Lane, and last of all is Silence in Court. Heading down the side now towards the 9 furlong marker, and the leader is Clerkenwell, and there's Pat Hedry. He's having to wipe. He'd have to wipe his goggles if he had that view anyway as they head down the side. Leader here is Clerkenwell by half a length or so to Double Trigger, who's going to cut the corner, I think, at Swindley Bottom as they pass the mile. 2 lengths in advance then of Book at Bedtime, running a good race from in 4th position, Mongol Warrior. Canon Can is going well in 5th place, followed then by Windsor Castle. Then 3 Cheers, followed further back in the field, then out wider is Kayf Tara. Clerkenwell just stumbled coming out of Swindley Bottom. Lost the lead there, and Double Trigger takes it up, and St.Leger is back in the ruck there. He's hard up against that far rail as they head under the trees in the Gold Cup. The leader is Double Trigger past the 6 by a length to Clerkenwell, and Canon Can giving chase now. Book at Bedtime behind them from 3 Cheers and Windsor Castle. Stretarez is further back from I'm Supposin'. Gordy's being scrubbed up on the left with a yellow jacket. Kayf Tara next, followed by back in the field at this stage May Lane. Then Persian Punch, hard ridden and doing nothing. St.Leger's out under the trees. race from Silence and Court. Gordy's dropped back to second last, and last of all, almost tailed off as they passed the half mile, as Mongol Warrior racing up towards the home turn, and it's Double Trigger the leader. Double Trigger out in front, the 95 Gold Cup winner, bidding for a second win in the race. A length and a half to Cannon Cat. Celeric's well back in the ruck there, but he's starting to make a bit of ground on the outside as they swing the corner in the Gold Cup now, and it's Double Trigger over on the far side, the leader from Cannon Can, finishing fast as Kayf Tara up the centre from Three Cheers. Behind them is Celeric giving chase as well inside the two. It's Double Trigger though sticking to his guns on the far side. Kayf Tara though claiming him now at the furlong. Kayf Tara for Godolphin ranges up now to throw out the challenge to Double Trigger on the far side. Three Cheers coming there on the near side as well. 3/4 of a furlong to go in the Gold Cup. Kayf Tara strikes the lead. Double Trigger's fighting back. He's coming back at him hard. They race towards the line, but Kayf Tara's going to win the Gold Cup. Kayf Tara beat Double Trigger. Third then was Three Cheers. Fourth, Silence in Court. Behind them followed May Lane from Cannon Can, then Persian Punch. Celeric back in the ruck.
Gold Cup then at 11-1, surprising even the mighty Godolphin camp. Double Trigger, a gallant second at 25-1, and Three Cheers filling the third spot at 10.
Switched on, Abadila withdrawn at the start. We're not sure exactly why. Veterinary advisory understanding in the early stages. Dragon Triumph is the leader, being followed in second by Delilah, then Kayf Tara. They're followed by Silver Patriarch, and Zelly, who was to make the running for Abadila, is tucked in fifth place as they stretch along the far side of the course and head down to complete the first couple of furlongs. And it's Robbie Fitzpatrick on Dragon Triumph making the running. Almost 4 lengths clear of Delilah in second, Kayf Tara is third, then a gap of 3 lengths to the grey Silver Patriarch, who's followed by Enzeli. Keys is next, and Star Begonia is last of the 7. The Dragon Triumph takes them along as they go down past the mile-and-a-half start. Leads by 4 to 5 lengths to Delilah, the Parkhill Stakes winner under Terry Sprake in second, and they're followed in third place by Kayf Tara, John Reid. Dragon Triumph leads with about a mile and a quarter to race now by a good 5 lengths. In second place is Delilah. Behind Delilah in third place is Kayf Tara. As they run on now with just less than 9 furlongs to go. Dragon Triumph, one of the outsiders, by 4 lengths to Delilah in second. Kayf Tara runs third, and behind Kayf Tara in fourth, Silver Patriarch. They're being followed by Enzeli racing on the inside of Keys, and the back marker of the 7 is Star Begonia as they start to run uphill towards the 7 marker, the halfway stage. Dragon Triumph by 3 to Delilah in second, 2 lengths away in third, Kayf Tara. 3-length break then to Silver Patriarch just being pushed along by Pat Edery. Keys is next, travelling well on the outside of Enzeli, and Star Begonia, Seamus Heffernan in rear as they run up towards the 3/4 mile marker now. And it's Dragon Triumph, the leader, by a couple of lengths to Delilah in second. Kayf Tara 3 and Silver Patriarch the favourite 4. Then Keys, and behind Keys on the inside is Enzeli, and they're followed by Star Begonia as they begin the descent towards the straight. They're just over 5 furlongs to go, and the leader, Dragon Triumph, being almost joined now by Delilah. Kayf Tara there on the outside in third. 2.5 lengths away, Silver Patriarch in 4. Keys being pushed along 5. Enzeli the inside in the green colours, and Star Begonia is last of the 7 as they pass the half-mile marker and swing towards the straight. Delilah is the leader, Terry Sprague. Kayf Tara the outside, the blue colours, John Reid. Silver Patriarch pushed along in third place and beginning to close. Dragon Triumph drops away, then Enzeli, Star Begonia, and Keys isn't going to win it. He's out the back. They're in the straight. They've over 2 furlongs to go. Kayf Tara ranges up to tackle Delilah. Here comes Silver Patriarch on the outside. They're inside the final corner number 9, and it's Kayf Tara the leader. Kayf Tara from Silver Patriarch challenging strongly on the near side. Delilah can't go with them, and they're clear of Enzeli. A furlong out, Kayf Tara tackled by Silver Patriarch. The pair of them matching strides inside the last 150 yards. Kayf Tara on the far side of Silver Patriarch, and Kayf Tara is going to win it as they race up towards the line. It's another Group 1 success for Godolphin. John Reid wins the Irish St.Leger on Kayf Tara. Silver Patriarch is second, Delilah third, 1, 2, 3 for the British Raiders, and Enzeli is fourth, Star Begonia 5, Dragon Triumph 6, and a long way back to Keys, who is last of the 7. So
Mick Kinnan riding that one for the first time. Tajun, Gerald Mosse stands behind the line. Had a wonderful week so far, Gerald, riding the Prix de Diane winner, Barry Arbor, on Sunday. and coming here on Tuesday to win the St James's Palace Stakes.
One to go.
St.Leger, the 97 winner, is the last one to go forward, and now the 17 runners are set for the Gold Cup. They stand and they're racing. Anthem Rye just slowly into stride, and on settling down on the outside, Solo Mio is the first one to go on here in company with Churlish Charm, and a little bit over on the far side is Tajun, who's up in a prominent position early. So too is Lauren Tide as they sort themselves out. Spirit of Love is showing plenty of early dash, and Mick Canaan has a Persian Punch right up on the pace on the inside and about fourth as they settle down. Further back in the field in the white cap is Kayf Tara. Further back on the inside in Zealy, Nadawi, the favourite, settles down about 7th or 8th in the royal blue jacket the outside. They're followed by Athen Rye, who's starting to move up on the outside of 3 Cheers. Rainbow High is back in the field, then Invermark over on the far side. They're back in the field is Sibling Rival in company with St.Leger, who's got plenty of cover at this stage. And last of all is Catan. Second last at this point is Shea. Heading up past the 2-mile marker, and the leader on settling down is Solo Mio by a length and a half to Lauren Tide the far side. Then in the centre, the white face of Spirit of Love. Just behind them, Churlish Charm in the red and white jacket. Tajun is on his inside, followed then by Persian Punch. A length and a half further back, then the white cap of Kayf Tara, followed then by Nzili. Nadawi's in centre field, and the pace is very generous, followed then by Invermark. They're followed by 3 Cheers and Athen Rye. A length and a half then to Rainbow High, followed by St.Leger, who's well back out of it with Sibling Rival Shea. And last of all is the French challenger Catan, as the 17 runners charge past the pack stands and head down the side. A mile and a half left to go in the Gold Cup, and Solo Mio the leader by 2 lengths to Spirit of Love off the outside of Lauren Tide. A length and a half to Tajun, then Persian Punch tucked away on the inside of Churlish Charm. Further back in the field then is Kayf Tara with a white cap on the outside. Nzili is next, followed then by Nadawi as they continue their journey down the side of the course. Invermark is positioned on the inside of runners. 3 Cheers and Athen Rye not that far behind him, followed then by St.Leger, then Rainbow High, and out the back is Sibling Rival in company with Catan, and last of all is Shea as they head down the side towards the mile and a quarter. The leader is Solo Mio for France, leads by a length and a half to in second. Up on the outside, Spirit of Love, a half length then to Lauren Tide. Further back is Tajun. Churlish Charm is out deeper on the track, then Persian Punch, who's starting a forward move, followed by Kayf Tara, being tracked by his stablemate Nadawi in the royal blue jacket as they charge towards Swinley Bottom. Now they've got just under a mile to travel. Athen Rye with the red cap around the outside, then 3 Cheers from Invermark. Further back, Sibling Rival, Rainbow High, then Catan. St.Leger is second last, and Shea is last of all, thundering out of Swinley Bottom, and the leader is Solo Mio by half a length. Up on the outside, Spirit of Love. Lauren Tide is third in the blue cap, followed by Churlish Charm on the outside of Tajun, is now being niggled. Persian Punch is just behind them. Canaan about to call on him for an effort. Kayf Tara going forward for Gary Stevens in the white cap, then Athen Rye as they pass the 5. Nadawi is next from Nzili, and further back is 3 Cheers. Invermark on the inside. St.Leger starting a forward move on the inner, but it's still Solo Mio as they pass the half mile in the Gold Cup from Spirit of Love. Then out wide of Churlish Charm. Lauren Tide flat to the boards. Kayf Tara, the white cap on the outside, being tracked by Nadawi, who's hard ridden on the outside there of Persian Punch. Nzili to the inside, and St.Leger has grabbed hold of the bit and is running on well, but behind a wall of horses on the turn now, and Spirit of Love on the far side has kicked for home, has gone a length and a half in front of Nzili. Kayf Tara, last year's winner, coming there strongly for Gary Stevens. Behind them is St.Leger. Further back is Invermark, who's running on well from Nadawi. A furlong left to go. Nzili strikes the front for Ireland. Goes 2 lengths in front now of Invermark. Battling on to there is St.Leger in company with Kayf Tara, but it's Nzili 2 or 3 in front. Battling on is Invermark, but Nzili wins in the second set of colours of the Aga Khan. It's Nzili who beats Invermark in the Gold Cup. In third is Kayf Tara. Nadawi behind them was St.Leger.
then 3 cheers, Shea, Spirit of Love. Behind them is Catan, Rainbow High, Churlish Charm, Persian Punch, Solo Mio. Then sibling rival further back, Athlon Ride from Laurentide, and Tajun, who's also owned by the Aga Khan, is absolute last. So first and last for the Aga Khan. Enzili is the winner, trained by John Ox, and he's won it in convincing style here. This son of the Aga's Derby winner, Kayazi, beats Invermark. In third place then in the white cap is Kayf Tara, fourth Celeric, fifth is Nadawi. In sixth place is 3 Cheers. A long gap then of about 5 lengths or so to Shea. Then Spirit of Love, who led them around the turn. Catan for France is next. Then Rainbow High, the Chester Cup winner on the inside of Churlish Charm. Persian Punch for the 3rd year in a row has not run a race at all here at Ascot. He just hates the place. And then a long gap to the others. But the winner, number 13 in Enzili, owned by His Highness the Aga Khan, trained by John Ox and ridden by Johnny Murtagh. Second, number 3, Invermark, owned by Sir David Wills, trained by James Fanshawe, ridden by Richard Hughes. Third, number 5, Kayf Tara, last year's winner, owned by Godolphin, trained by Saibir Sarur and ridden by Gary Stevens. Celeric is 4th. But Enzili, the winner of the Gold Cup of 1999.
And we'll pick it up here because we're looking for the winner, and Frankie Dettori congratulating Johnny Murtagh afterwards. That was very game of him because Nadawi at this stage couldn't stay, but the winner has already gone. Celeric for a while was weaving through the pack, looked like he might go and really challenge, but he's run well in 4th, and Invermark has stayed on from the back to take 2nd, but the winner had already flown.
Yes, Enzili, very, very good performance here. He has actually quickened at the furlong and a half and sprinted, where Invermark, who finished 2nd, was 2nd last into the straight, weaved his way through and got past Celeric, who also came right from off the pace.
And they set a really good pace, didn't they, Willie? Solo
Yes.
Mio set a strong pace and they kept it up.
I would imagine the race would be a very good time, but I was very surprised the way that this horse he quickened so fast at the furlong and a half. He just took away from the field and then he's down again. And John Murtagh there, very, very happy, sort of. I don't.
Frankie Dettori, 2 Churlish Charmers come out, leaving 7 to go. Number 3, Cannon Can, Kieran Fallon. 4 is Celeric, Richard Quinn. Celeric, of course, the 97 Ascot Gold Cup winner. 5 is just Sir Gary Stevens taking the ride there and wears a white distinguishing cap. Number 6, Seigneurial, Jimmy Fortune. 7, Tal Lim, Richard Hills. And number 8 is 3 Cheers in the first set of colours of Sheikh Mohammed, Willie Ryan. So we have a total of 7 runners, 1 out. That's Churlish Charm. It's under orders and they're racing. And nearest the camera, Cannon Can was one of the first away, but Seigneurial going on in the early stages. Right up there too is 3 Cheers, taking up an extreme prominent position as well. Just in behind them is Kayf Tara in the dark blue jacket, Celeric in the green with a black cap behind them from Talim, and settling at the rear is Jasur. Going through the first 2 furlongs, and Seigneurial takes them along here by a length or so to 3 Cheers up on the outside. 2 lengths away is Cannon Can, a length to Kayf Tara, 2 further back then is Celeric. The green jacket on the inside of Talim with the stripe, the blue and white striped cap on the extreme left now, and last of all with the white cap is Jasur. Heading over the side now, they've got a mile and 5 furlongs to go and approaching this very sharp right-handed turn at the mile and a half, and it's Seigneurial out in front here on settling down for Jimmy Fortune by 2 or 3 lengths. 2 in second as they swing very sharply right-handed. Good view of that there, and some of them swinging very wide. In second place there is 3 Cheers. 3 lengths away then is just Cannon Can, who's made up in a prominent position. Then in 4th place is Kayf Tara. 2 away Celeric, followed by Talim, and Jasur is at the rear of the field. All the time turning right here at this point of the course, and Seigneurial out in front by 2 lengths. 2 in second place, 3 Cheers. 3 away is Cannon Can, who's striding out nicely here for Kieran Fallon. A length away then is Kayf Tara, the Godolphin stayer, who's one of 5 nominations that Godolphin have in the Melbourne Cup, entries for which close today. Back in the field is Tal Lim, followed then right out the back by Jassur, who's last. Second last is St.Leger, that black cap conspicuous over on the far side. Heading over towards the far side of the course now under the trees, and Senyurial still 2 lengths in front of 3 Cheers. 4 away then is Canon Can. He's starting to get to work, Fallon, now. A length further back is Kayf Tara, who's going pretty sweetly here for Frankie. 2 lengths away then is Talim from St.Leger, and out the back is at this stage Jassur. As they climb towards the highest point of the course, they've got less than 6 furlongs to travel in the Goodwood Cup. And out in front, Senyurial by a length and a half. 2 in second, 3 Cheers. Up on the outside of Canon Cano now goes second, followed by Kayf Tara as they start to charge downhill. Talim behind them, being popped the question, followed further back by Jassur, and St.Leger has dropped back to last. He's about 10-12 lengths off the pace as they race down towards the entrance to the home straight. Senyurial goes for home on the far side, but they're queuing up to challenge here. 3 Cheers, then Canon Cano's running on well. Kayf Tara down the outside, putting in giant strides inside the 3. Frankie says go now on Kayf Tara, ranges up and grabs the lead now, and he's going for home, Kayf Tara. Spread eagles the field, goes 2 or 3 lengths in front as they race up inside the 2 furlong marker. 3 Cheers in second, followed then by Jassur. Canon Can can't find any more. Then St.Leger on the inside from Talim, but a furlong to go. It's Kayf Tara by 6 lengths and going further ahead. This is a mighty staying performance by Kayf Tara, who's going to win the Goodwood Cup by a street. Kayf Tara eased down on the line, wins it by 4 to 5 lengths. Second is 3 Cheers, third Jassur, followed then by, just behind them, Talim, then Canon Can. St.Leger very disappointing, and last to finish is Senyurial, the early pacemaker. The winner is number 1, Kayf Tara, in the Godolphin colours, trained by Syed bin Sarur, ridden by Frankie Dettori. Beats number 8, 3 Cheers, ridden by Woody Ryan. In third, Jassur, Gary Stevens. Then fourth is Talim, ridden by Richard Hills. Canon Can is next for Kieran Fallon. Then St.Leger, Richard Quinn, was never really travelling that well. And a long gap then to Senyurial, Jimmy Fortune, a long last.
So the Goodwood Cup result, Group 2 race. First, number 1, Kayf Tara, 9 to 4 joint favourite. Second, number 8, 3 Cheers at 10 to 1. And third, number 5, Jassur at 16 to 1.
Away then for the Merewood Homes Yorkshire Cup. St.Leger steadied as per usual on the inside rail, the dark cap, and will bid to come round them all as they race through the first furlong. Cartan is the first to go on, who made a lot of the running at Newmarket recently. Kayf Tara in the all blue, the white face Sinon is very handy as well. So Cartan, Sinon and Kayf Tara, followed on the inside by Largesse, and then Churlish Charm, last year's winner, towards the outside, a red and white jacket, followed by St.Leger tucked in together with Persian Punch towards the rear of the field, and Rainbow Waves. Racing along the back straight now inside the 11 pole, and up front it's Cartan by a length and a half to Sinon in second, Kayf Tara in third, Largesse, then Churlish Charm, back to Rainbow Waves, Persian Punch, and finally St.Leger as they race on now towards the final 9 furlongs, with Cartan setting what looks to be a pretty brisk pace here. Sinon in second, Kayf Tara, winner of the Gold Cup in 1998, back in third place, bidding for a Godolphin double here at York this afternoon. Largesse is next from Churlish Charm, then Rainbow Waves and Persian Punch, and finally St.Leger and Pat Edry, 6 times a winner here, waiting at the back of the field, beginning the long left-hand turn at the far end, now passing the 7 pole, and it's still Cartan and Richard Hills making the running. From Sinon on the outside, Darrell Holland, followed by Frankie on Kayf Tara wide of Largesse. They're getting a little bit strung out behind those. The front 4 kicking away from Churlish Charm, then Rainbow Wave third, then Largesse. Back on the inside then to Rainbow Waves, Churlish Charm, Persian Punch down the outside, and St.Leger still at the rear inside the final half mile, and still up front it's still Cartan with Sinon drawing alongside, but Kayf Tara is beginning to find his stride on the outside. Kayf Tara comes with a strong looking challenge. Largesse up the far rail, then Rainbow Waves, but Kayf Tara has bolted into the lead and has left them for dead. Cartan, Sinon, Rainbow Waves, then Largesse, Churlish Charm the outside. St.Leger struggling to make any sort of impression
And heading down now to the final furlong, it's Kayf Tara by 4 lengths to Rainbow Wave. Churlish Charm running a good race, but it's Europe's champion stayer, Kayf Tara, coming back to York with a win here, and Royal Ascot next stop again. Kayf Tara, a clear-cut winner in the Yorkshire Cup. Second then Rainbow Waves, Churlish Charm third, Cartan. They're finishing in dribs and drabs behind. Sinon and Largesse. St.Leger was disappointing, not quite as disappointing as Persian Punch, who finished last. And a pretty awesome display here by Kayf Tara, who was denied a run in the Melbourne Cup last November through a suspensory injury, and has come back as good as ever in this Merewood Homes Yorkshire Cup for the Godolphin team, completing a double after lender hand a little bit earlier on. Frankie Dettori back at full confidence, and this is an awesome stayer at his best, and he seems to be getting better and better with age. There's nothing to touch him in Europe on his day.
Nothing indeed, languid Simon Holt there with that Kayf Tara. Uneasy in the market, though, returned the 15-8 favourite, 2-1 with Ladbrokes. They didn't know that time. They were top price in the offices this morning. Hills, they knew, they only went 13-8. The runner-up Rainbow Waves was an 8-1 chance. Churlish Charm was third at 14-1. Kayf Tara, the 29th favourite in 69 runnings to win it. The 6th horse since the war, first time out to win it. And you go back to classic cliche and Moonax from Dubai. Godolphin do it again, 11.5-1 double for Godolphin and Frankie Dettori after lender hand with Kayf Tara, 15-8 fab.
Is Arctic-Owl, David Harrison coming in for the ride. 2 is St.Leger, Pat Edry. St.Leger, the winner of the 1997 Gold Cup and carrying the colours of Christopher Spence. Number 3 is Enzeli, the colours of the Aga Khan, Johnny Murtagh, last year's winner. 4 is Far Cry, sent out by Martin Pipe, Kevin Darley. 5 is Kayf Tara, carrying the Godolphin colours, and Michael Cannan stepping in to take the ride. He won the Gold Cup for Godolphin on classic cliche in 1996. 6 Augusta Stall is now a non-runner. That's because of the ground. 7 Persian Punch having his 4th attempt at the Gold Cup. John Reed. So far his 3 attempts resulted in failure. Number 8 is Rainbow High, a non-runner. 9 San Sebastian, Damien Oliver. 10 is Ashgar, Darrell Holland. 11 Compton Ace, Richard Hughes. Number 12 is Endorsement, one of the 2 fillies in the race, trained by Henry Cecil and ridden by Richard Quinn. The other filly is number 13, Life is Life, trained by Michael Jarvis and ridden by Philip Robinson. So 11 to go. The non-runners are 6 and 8, and here is the bet. They stand and they're racing. Pretty good even break. 2 Persian Punches, the first to begin nearest the camera, going fast in the early stages. Far Cry, also Endorsement taking up a prominent position over on the far side, and San Sebastian right there in the centre. And there's a view from the jockey cam being carried by Pat Edry on the 1997 Gold Cup winner. On settling down though, and it's Persian Punch going on from Ashgar. Then in third is Endorsement over on the far side. 2 lengths further back is Far Cry, who settles on the inside of San Sebastian. Half a length away in Zali, the outside, followed then by St.Leger. They're followed by Arctic-Owl, who's travelling on the inside of Kayf Tara, who's about 3rd last at this stage from Compton Ace. And last of all is Life, as they link up with the course proper. And a change of camera angle here. We look at them from the inside as they pass the 2-mile marker. And the leader here is Persian Punch from Ashgar. A length and a half away then the Henry Cecil trained runner Endorsement in 3rd. 4 lengths away then in 4th is Far Cry, followed then by San Sebastian, the yellow cap on the outside. 2 lengths away is Arctic-Owl, followed by Enzeli, the winner last year in the centre field at this stage, followed by St.Leger. Further back is Kayf Tara, who's only got 2 behind him, and they're Compton Ace and Life is Life. Passing the judge now, they've got under a circuit to go in the Gold Cup, and it's Ashgar who takes it up now. Ashgar on the outside goes a length in front here of Persian Punch, and they've opened up a gap of 3 lengths here over Endorsement. A gap of 5 lengths then to Far Cry, who's in 4th position as they head down the side of the course. They're followed by San Sebastian. In behind them is Arctic-Owl. 2 lengths away Enzeli, followed 2 lengths away by St.Leger. Then on the outside Kayf Tara, who's nicely settled but giving the leader a fair start. 4 lengths away Compton Ace, and still last of all is Life Life is Life. Heading down the side of the course, though, and it's Ashgar who shows the way. Ashgar, who's out in front here for Darrell Holland, leads by 2 lengths to Persian Punch up in second. 2 lengths away then is Endorsement, followed by Far Cry in fourth. Half a length then to San Sebastian, followed then by Art de Gaulle. Enzeli on the outside in centre field, followed by Celeric. Kayf Tara still third last from Compton Ace, and Life is Life is last of all. But they've gone a good even pace as they head down past the mile gate. Ashgar is out in front by 2 lengths. To in second, Persian Punch. 2 or 3 away then is Endorsement, who's had a beautiful run throughout for Richard Quinn. 2 lengths further back is Far Cry. 3 lengths then to San Sebastian. The pace has been pretty even. Half a length to Art de Gaulle, followed then by Enzeli in centre field. Then Celeric, followed by Kayf Tara. Still second last is Compton Ace, and last of all is Life is Life. They're leaving Swinley Bottom now in the Ascot Gold Cup. They've got just over 6 furlongs to travel, and Ashgar out in front, but Persian Punch, the bold stayer, moving up on the outside here to throw out the challenge. John Reed moving forward now on Persian Punch. They're 4 lengths to Endorsement in third. Half a length away then in fourth, the pink and yellow spotted cap of Far Cry. San Sebastian, Damien Oliver in 5th position on the outside as they continue their journey uphill. Then Art de Gaulle in the centre is Enzeli. There's Mick Cannan in the blue jacket moving up on the outside now, getting a bit closer, followed by Life is Life. Celeric, Pat Henry in behind them, and they're followed by Compton Ace. They pack right up. Enzeli's going backwards in this stage, and adds Persian Punch, who takes it up clearly from Ashgar. Then on the outside, Far Cry. San Sebastian running a big race on the outside, coming into it as well. They're followed by Endorsement from Art de Gaulle. Kayf Tara down the outside. Enzeli struggling, and Life is Life to the outside. Racing into the home straight in the Gold Cup. 2 furlongs left to travel. Far Cry takes it up now from Persian Punch. Here's San Sebastian and Kayf Tara down the outside. I've got a furlong left to go. Kayf Tara hanging in badly there. Moves up to Far Cry from San Sebastian. Compton Ace battling on well. 100 yards left to go. Kayf Tara hanging in badly. Far Cry is fighting back. It's Kayf Tara, Far Cry. Kayf Tara's going to win the Gold Cup. In second is Far Cry. Third, Compton Ace. Fourth, San Sebastian. Followed then by Life is Life. They're followed by Persian Punch, Art de Gaulle. Behind them, Enzeli. Further back is Celeric, Endorsement, and Ashgar is last. The winner is Kayf Tara, but he was hanging desperately in the home straight. Hampered San Sebastian to start with, and then was hanging in it as well near the finish on to Far Cry. And we'll have a look at the head-on very, very shortly, but Kayf Tara gets it on the line from Far Cry. Third then was Compton Ace. Fourth then is San Sebastian. Then Life is Life, Persian Punch. They're followed by Art de Gaulle. Further back then is in.
First number 5, Kayf Tara, the 11-to-8 favourite. Second number 4, Far Cry at 20-to-1. And third, Compton Ace, very well backed each way at 11-to-1.